Good morning, Dar. Good morning. Good morning. Excited about the warm temperatures coming our way? I'm excited. We got warm temperatures coming, at least for a couple days. We'll see how long it hangs on. Hi, Kimberly. Hi, Eileen. It's going to be warm. I'm excited, like 60s tomorrow. Woo, woo. It's exciting when we've been so cold. I'm over this.
Hey, Colleen.
Hi, Helen. So I hope everyone's having a great start to the weekend. I know that are going to my daughter's tonight for her birthday, and we'll definitely be doing a lot of walking this weekend because of the nice weather, which I'm looking forward to.
There's a lot going on this weekend.
All right. I can get back up here. There we go. Now you can see me. Kathy chimed in at 10:26, so she maybe just got home. I don't know. So she may be late. Don't know. Let's see. We're going to do a flashcard prompt. And my plan is to work at a project of Art Journal Freedom today. And it's a cute, just easy art journal page. So,
Colleen, will you hold that book up again, please? Okay. I think your camera is flipped because for me that cover
is backwards. You're right. Hold on. Let's see. Where is the thing for that? I gotta figure stuff out. Let's see. Yeah, I am backwards. Hold on. That's not it. I'm trying to remember how to flip it back and forth. Let me figure this out a second. Wow, I'm like, can't remember how to work it. Oh well, so I won't hold anything up. No one backwards. Let me figure this out.
Where is it that you flip it in the what is that called? The software for the camera?
Yeah. It's somewhere over here, and I flipped it on purpose, and I don't remember why I flipped it. There's a setting for it. I can't remember what it is.
What was the name of that software?
Logitech Stream Cam.
Capture? Is it Capture?
Mine says Stream Cam.
Stream Cam?
Mm-hmm. Oh, Working Fridays is a PETA. Yeah, it would be a PETA. Good morning, Peggy.
Hey, everyone coming in.
Carol. Hi, Ann. Right? Everyone knows I'm backwards anyway. Exactly. Yeah. Hey, Pamela. It's like, yeah, who cares? Hey, Stephanie. Getting your stuff. Okay. Kathy's getting her stuff. Whatever that is. Oh, she's probably digging for the book. So I sent it to her last night, but she might have already been in bed.
Now she's got it on a Kindle, doesn't she? That one?
This one maybe not. This one's an old one. This is an old book. This came out. I should try. I can figure out how to flip it. Now I don't remember. It's just going to bother me.
Carol said, there you go. Hold the book up. Yep, you got it.
Yay!
Now write that down, how you did that.
Right, may as well look the part, right? Let's see. This book is from, at one point, this is a Tuesday morning. So I already had bought it when at Amazon when it came out. But at one point I saw this at Tuesday mornings. 2013. So 9 years ago. It's hard to believe it's been 9 years since that came out. I remember actually I was looking through it and there's like I was taking notes. So 9 years ago I was taking notes and underlining stuff in this book.
Well, there's a lot of good techniques in some of those old books.
Really? Before she went to Ranger? Interesting. So the other one too? I didn't know that. Both books? This one too? Let's see. Find a date. Oh, this is 2014. So this one came out 2014. She does look a lot different in the book. Like her hair is a lot different. Well, it's similar but different. So that way. Her hair is a lot different. But I would say that's the truth with Diana Wakley too. Her hair is a lot different. She was doing classes on her website before she went to Ranger. I didn't know that. Good morning, Peggy. Yeah, it's interesting to, she has a wealth of information I didn't even know. Yeah, there's a technique in here I would like to do too that I have never tried. So when you think you've tried it all, think again. Book sitting on your shelf with a technique I haven't even tried.
Well, let's clarify that, Colleen. You haven't tried it as far as you remember.
You
haven't tried it as far as you remember.
You gotta mute us, Kathy.
Wait, I think you have tried it.
Gotta mute us, Kathy.
Kathy, you have tried it. Oh. Just a minute. Oh. Hold on. God, I try to be all set.
And then you come in like a dork with everything running.
Yes. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Fix my camera a little. Okay. There.
How embarrassing.
So how's everybody? I'm glowing. It's just my aura, Eileen. It's the light.
She
a
just
good glow.
She worked out, so she's glowing.
Yes, that's my sweat from working out. I worked out for an hour.
I assume you have both of these because these are older.
I know I have. Oh, and here's my test. Oh, it's not backwards.
Yep, you're good. I was backwards. Okay, so you have this Art Journal Freedom. Do you have the journal?
I don't have the Courage one, I don't think.
Really?
I don't don't think so. I can check my Amazon, but I don't think I have.
This came out a year. It said a year after this one. There is a technique. If we have time, I'd like to try in here. If not, we'll do it another day.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, if I don't have it, I'll just follow along.
You can play along. It's not
Yeah.
like it's not like that step. It's not that like the bunny rabbit. It's a little. It's a little more scary. The bunny rabbit was fun, right?
Lots. I saw who Dare Bead posted. She actually played along.
I think it's not orb. I think it's dust. Kathy always has dust in her house. I think it's because she's in her basement.
I always have dust in my house. I don't see that stuff flying
Yeah,
around.
there is a floating around periodically.
Oh, there is.
Yeah, it could be an orb. You never have a ghost. You never know.
Maybe it's a ghost. Oh my God, it's my basement. Because you know what? I dusted over the weekend. I purposely dusted over the weekend. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
it's just little dust
It's my
floating.
basement. My house doesn't have dust. Just my
Stephanie
basement.
is practicing using her sewing machine.
Oh, Stephanie, I am so proud of you. That's awesome.
I should raise it up since I'm not sitting.
How has it been? Has it been easy? Has it been pretty easy to follow, or did somebody pay you to say that?
Eileen did.
Eileen did.
Oh, hi,
Okay,
Joy.
so you know what's weird? Okay, so I do see there is a thing that floats every once in a while. I still have that floater in my eye.
The floaty in your eye.
No, we
You
all
got
have
two
floaters.
floaties.
I'm like, is that dust? Is it the floater in my eye? Or I keep going like this, thinking there's something on my glasses and it's a floater.
Oh, so I just saw it again.
Okay, so that was the dust, and the floater's here.
My mom was combobulated this way. I worked out earlier today, and then my shirt's all twisted. I actually did a morning workout, people, and my shirt's
Oh, wow.
because I've gained so much freaking weight.
Were you awake?
I feel good
Were
though.
you
'Cause when I
awake?
came home and like picked up a ton of stuff.
Yeah,
Were you awake while you were working out?
Yes, I was.
Yeah, actually,
Colleen. Yeah, that's a good question.
yesterday I was completely out of it all day. I was out of it zone, and then today I woke up and felt good.
Oh, good. And then when you worked out, did you wake up or were you already awake?
I was already awake, and that just helped. So I decided
I always
to
have a
work
lot of
out.
energy after.
Since I was already awake, I may as well work out. So since I woke
Yeah,
up
well,
early, I woke up at 8:30. That's early for me.
Oh my gosh. Maybe you're switching.
It might be because it's getting brighter earlier in the morning. You know what I mean? It
Oh, that
might
could
be a
be.
difference where I sleep more in the winter because it's darker.
Yeah.
So that probably has to do with it. So according to Eileen, she came out with this book before she went to Ranger. So
Oh, really?
yeah, these books.
Hey,
Yeah, when
Teresa. Hi, Malia. Lots
Yeah,
of
so
people here.
we learned something new today.
Yeah.
Hi, Lila. Wow. I didn't always say it wrong.
Nope, Teresa's in the house. Hey, Teresa.
Good morning, Teresa.
Oh, Teresa, I got your card, and I've got you with the snowman in it for my winter journal. Thank you so much. I just enjoy reading your letter every month.
Good morning, Lisa.
Wallflower
So
said her cat.
There's a
woke up
lot
at
going on
3:30.
this weekend. There's a lot going
Oh.
on this weekend.
Yeah, what's all going on?
There's that Nunica hop is having a hop. The Crafty People Unite for Ukraine is going on.
I didn't know
Oh,
that.
I didn't
Yep.
know about that. I have to make a note of
I
that.
think that
What time does that start, Helen?
It starts at it's March 5th, 5 Eastern, but I think it's 5 in the morning.
Okay, probably because a
Tomorrow.
lot of that they're based in Europe, right?
Yeah, I
Yep.
think they're almost over by the time I ever get to these. So it's like, what time did you start?
Then there's Joan's sale at iStencils is going on.
Yes, I need to get there today. I wasn't able to get there yesterday. Patty started last night, right?
Yes. Yep. And then there's all kinds of sales going on, I guess.
Oh my god.
And then I had seen something that Mary posted about a recycle hop. Did anybody see anything about that? A recycle hop?
Who posted that? Patty?
Mary.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mary. Oh, no, I didn't.
Recycle hop. That's interesting.
I don't know. Does anybody know about Mary's Recycle Hub? Oh, Glitter Grunge will be using the Switch tonight. Oh, did he send you a note and tell you that, Eileen?
Bet he did.
Eileen might have some suggestions for him too.
Yeah. There's lots of suggestions for everyone.
on how to use his Switch.
Yeah. Oh,
She kicked it off this morning.
Oh, okay. I'll have
Who
to go
kicked
back
it
and
off?
watch. Oh, Mary has a video hop. Mary will just kick
Tomorrow
it off.
morning. Yep. Okay. Video hop. Oh, good.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, good.
2 people are doing video. Okay, so Mary and the other one. And Tim will
Unique
be
is-
on it. And Tim will be on at noon.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
what's
And Maddie, she's always on at 1 or 1:30. So holy moly, you will not be bored tomorrow.
no? Get your credit card out. Mine. I'm.
I
So
just
what's Tim gonna? Is Tim announcing anything new tomorrow?
yeah, there's some new stamps, I think, tomorrow. I think it's stamps because I saw something Eileen sent on Instagram with some stamping. It's like, it's a sneak peek of Tim's upcoming stuff. So I think it's stamps.
Carol says she's going to be on at 9 a.m. tomorrow.
Yes, and Carol's on every Saturday at 9 a.m. Every Saturday. Oh, and Teresa said ideology. Yeah, if someone wants to,
Is that the stamps ideology, or is that the?
that's all the little bits, the little cutouts.
Oh, I misunderstood. Okay, it's the doodads. That's like the box of everything that we have. Okay.
Okay, let me do.
Probably playing with your sprays. That's a good idea. It's gonna be nice here tomorrow too. And
I
then
know it's only it's going to be in the 40s today, but then tomorrow it's going to be up to 50s, and then Sunday hopefully 60s. So
you're a day behind us. That's what we had yesterday, and 50s is today, and 70 tomorrow, and then rain.
hopefully
So you're
they
like
keep changing it.
a day behind. That makes sense because weather systems move through.
There's Carol's channel, and she's on every Saturday at 9. And then if you guys can get like Patty's and Mary's and all that stuff, will be great.
Good morning, Kathleen.
Joy is going to pressure wash her house today.
Wow, yourself?
Are you all moved in, Joy? I know you were in transition. I can't remember if you got in or not. Probably if you're washing.
Yeah, you do get the green goop on your siding. I know we used to have to do that. At one house, we had the one side always got green stuff all over it. And then the rest of the house was fine. It was just like one side.
Yeah. Where like the sun doesn't shine as much.
Exactly. Oh, I need that Dr. Pepper.
Well, hopefully it's warm, Joy. Warm. Yeah, that's what I thought. You've been in for a couple of weeks. Good.
Oh, good. So I did try, the only thing I did new was I tried out the 3D matte gel by Art Basics. So I did that on a couple of index cards, and then I let them sit overnight. And then when I came up here this morning, they looked completely different when they're dry. So I thought that was interesting because I guess it just went, they were glossy and then went to matte 3D gel. But I really like this. I'm going to show that. So I bought it a few weeks ago, but I haven't used it. So,
Hey, Kathy, you're spring cleaning. Are you getting some of the warm weather, I hope?
that's a bad 4-letter word, Lisa. We're over that.
Oh, I know.
I don't want to do like another snow. And I've had less than Kathy, and I'm over it.
Hi, Tracy. I know. I don't know.
Okay.
And it wasn't
That's
horrible this
crazy.
winter. It just seemed like it was long.
It did. Oh, that's a good A1. That's now. Yeah, that glass mat. That's an I bought it at Hobby Lobby when it was on sale.
Help you.
That's a good deal. Oh, is Joy leaving already? So it says bye, Joy.
Oh, and it's gonna be 88 in Florida.
House, and then she's leaving. Got it. Okay. Oh Lordy, 88. That's hot. That's where you gotta run the air. I like when I don't have to run the air or the heat. There are very few days in the spring and fall that we can actually open the windows and not run air or heat. I am so thankful for those days. And they're so far and few between. And that's when you see everyone out with their convertibles and their motorcycles. Because around here, they don't get much use of either one of those because it's either too stinking hot or too stinking cold. So it's pretty much.
Oh, Kathy said up in Canada, across the lake from me, they're forecasting snowstorms and cold for the rest of the month. Don't say that. It's only March 4th.
That's depressing.
You
don't like it? You have boxed up. You should give it away. Holy moly.
Is that the Tim glass mat?
Yeah, she don't like it. I have no doubt that someone would buy it or take it. But that
hey, is there anybody out there that wants to
maybe do
a swap with Peggy or pay for the postage or
please pay for shipping?
Yeah.
That's going to be heavy to ship.
Okay, so Carol wants to know why you don't like it, Peggy. I bet, let's see what she says. I have a feeling I know what she's going to say. Oh, good, Kathleen. It'll be nice.
Hi, Tammy.
Hey, Tammy.
I just had my chat jump. I must have had a internet slow down. Tammy's passions. I'm
curious to see what Peggy says, why she doesn't like it.
It's small. I would say that's I'd say for me, I wish it was larger. It's small. And that's the bigger of the two.
Oh, okay. She's always used white and likes the contrast better than when you color. Yeah.
I'd say I wish it was larger.
I know. I've thought about getting just a piece of glass to put on top of my desk, like that would cover the whole top. And then I don't have to put, I can just work off the glass.
Hi, Val. Good morning.
But the problem is with the glass, you have a glare, right? So you'd have to get like a matte.
I know. I couldn't use it. I couldn't use it where I streamed. Yeah, because you get that glare.
You do get the glare when you stream. I agree.
Yeah, I thought that's what she was going to say.
But if you're doing cards or whatever, like Ryan does, you're fine. But if you're working, my pet peeve is if you're working from an art journal, it doesn't fit on it or it consumes the whole thing. There's no room for putting paint beside it because it's too small for mixed media artists. It only works for if you're doing the index cards, like I could use it the other day when I was doing the index cards, only for like small things it works. But anything like art journalers, that glass mat is just too small.
You're right. It is more for smaller projects or cutting stuff or things like that.
Because he does tags and cards and stuff like that. Ryan does cards. So I think it's more for small projects. And since we primarily do art journaling, it doesn't work as good. for
Like
us.
Tim Holtz type stuff, like tags and cards and
Yeah, exactly.
smaller things.
Yeah, I have a gray one underneath too, Val. I have a gray mat down too, which is getting really painty. I need to get in the habit of putting a paper over it again.
Okay, Lisa says I have a large tempered glass covering my desk. Just put a large mat of paper when I go live. Okay, so you like the glass?
Yeah, to hide it. That makes sense. The glare.
They're glass mats. There are glass mats that come large. Even the large ones aren't that big. Because you have a large one, right, Colleen?
Yeah, this one is 24 by 36.
Yeah, I think that is the big one. That's the one I have, and it's not that big. Lisa loves her. I know. I think it'd be nice. Like if you're painting, when I paint more, I just like to be able to put my paint on right down on the surface instead of in something else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I have a paint palette primarily.
Yeah, a lot of times I just put it down on my craft mat. But that'd be nice just to have the glass and then wipe it up when you're done.
So are you guys going to start with doing a flashcard? Are you going to do that after?
Yeah, we can start with the flashcard.
Yeah, that's always a good warm up.
It's a good warm up. Get the, I was watching one of the classes I take, and they're talking about having a warm up journal. Like they like to have a journal just to like slap some paint in and just kind of get warmed up. And I thought that was interesting. So it's kind of like doing the flashcards, kind of like a warm up.
All right, I'm going to stop my camera and let you guys get started.
All day.
She's like, come on, get started. She doesn't mince her words, which I like.
That is true. All right.
All right, I'm going to put a new mat up, and then I'll be right there.
Let me get okay. Let me get my Okay, so you saw hi PM. I did I changed my card because I hated the unicorn one. I didn't tell you guys, but I was looking for, I knew it had something had unicorn on it. This is, I can't think of the artist's name. Y'all know her. She does like little simple girl drawings, like Anyway, I can't think of the other artist at the moment. Anyway, basically, I had her stencil, and it was, I think it might have been an eye stencil, maybe. I don't know. It was like I bought it. It's a Donna Downey had her stencils a long time ago, and it was with Donna Downey stencils. She had other artists at one point come in and make some stencils that she sold, and she was one of them. She sells papers and all kinds of stickers and things like that, but they are not from the U.S., and I had looked into it, and it's really expensive to ship. So that's why I've never ordered from her, because it's, she lives, I can't remember where she lives, but I looked at shipping. It was really expensive. So anyway, I used her stencil. I posted this on Instagram and on our Facebook group. And I was inspired by Peggy's little fun unicorn mange that she did. And so I had to add that. And this stencil said, I am a unicorn. And that was I obviously didn't use the I and I am. But it was fun because I actually used my Crayolas to color this in and color her in. And I actually haven't used my Crayolas in forever. I wasn't even sure they'd be any good. So anyway, so I redid the unicorn one because I hated that card. So there you go. Oh, hi there, B.
Hey, dear. Hey, Jasper. Hey, dear. I love your bunny you did the other day that you posted. It turned out really good.
Thanks, Gail. Thanks, Wildflower. It had to, I wasn't happy with that card. And hey, Jasper, I didn't put much into it because I couldn't figure out what to do. And everyone else managed to come up with something really cute. And I was so like Debbie Downer on it, I guess. So
Debbie Downer, you hated that thing, Colleen.
So then I finally went through again all my stencils. I did not remember Donna Downey is the one who had her stencils.
Oh, that's a stencil?
Yeah, this is a stencil.
I don't think I have any Donna Downey stencils.
And you found 2 unicorn stickers in the big sticker book we all have. Yeah, I can never spell that.
Oh, the antiquarium.
Hi, Jasper. How are you? Good morning, Sherry.
Hey, Jasper.
I know I was cheating. I did a do-over.
Okay. Did you keep the other one?
Oh, no, this is the same card. I just pulled off the stickers. I only had 2 stickers.
Wow. Cool.
Ripped the stickers off.
Well, see, I always say, keep working on it till you like it.
So I ripped the stickers off. So now I feel happy because it's pretty, now it's colorful and fun, right?
It is. It's cute. The other one was just not you.
It wasn't. It was pretty boring. But I couldn't think of anything at the time. I just lost it. See, someone said put a hat on a horse, which is kind of what Kimberly did. So basically they put a hat on her and said, I am a unicorn. And that was the stencil. She does simpler art, I guess, like little kid girls.
Mm-hmm.
Get her name. I'll think of it an hour from now, I promise. It might take me an hour before I remember it. Okay.
Do you have your Dr. Pepper?
You got your art supplies and everything's out. Jasper said she's ready. Woohoo! And we're gonna play.
Okay.
And we're gonna play and do a page in here, which is really easy, and I think everyone can play along. We will allow it. Thank you, Kimberly.
I Kimberly say.
All right. No, we never have to use tumbleweed again. Are we ready?
Oh, not tumbleweed.
No, that's not her name. Good morning, Icy. Let's see her name. Let me see if I can find her real quick on Instagram because I think I tagged the right person. I hope I did. You never know. Hopefully I tagged the right person. Nope. Wait a minute. That is not the right person. See that her name came up. Let me edit this. That is not the right person. Her name, I think, is like Sylvia or something like that.
Who's that?
The artist of the unicorn.
Oh.
I can't, it's like a Sylvia or something like that. Let me edit this. She won't come up. She would pop right up if I was not looking for her. You know that, right?
Of course. That's how it always is.
Something like, oh, let's see. That's not it. It's something like Sylvia. Anywho, ready? It's an old stencil. I don't even know if you'd be able to get it or not. Anyway, it is an older stencil.
Who's the author of the prompt book we're using?
The prompt book author is Jules Tillman and Medor.
Just spell it.
Amador. She is joyfulartjournaling.com is her website. Joyful Art Journaling is who she is on Instagram.
Okay, here's her webpage.
For if you play in this, just tag Joyful Art Journaling on Instagram. That is her website and her Instagram name.
Oh, Colleen's Instagram name is the Scrap Chick.
Yeah, I couldn't use CK Art. It was taken. And so I had to keep the Scrap Chick. But then after I got rid of it, somehow I couldn't get it back. And I have an underscore now.
Oh,
So,
no.
Yeah, I changed it. And now I can't. Literally with trying to change it, someone took it. So literally I have an underscore now. It's actually the underscore Scrap Chick because it was gone after I tried switching and playing
That's
with
so
it.
weird that somebody took it so fast.
It is really weird. What's really weird is CK Art is definitely taken. Every version of CK Art is taken on Instagram, which I didn't think about at that point before I changed it. One of the places buy decent thread for my sewing machine. Eileen can help you with that one. So yeah, if it is the Scrap Chick, but it has an underscore in it. Did you put that in?
Yeah, I'm gonna get it right now. I have to
Thanks.
get to IG from over here.
Okay, yeah. Prompt 1 is fiber.
Oh, here it is.
Just used on this one. Use fiber with glue or gel medium to create a texture. Glue fiber to the page and paint over it is one idea. You don't have to. One idea is to glue the fiber to the page and paint over it. A second is to just glue it on and just leave it on. Okay. So glue it on, leave it on. I wonder how that would be with yarn. Could do like you could glue it, leave it, or wonder if you could do the one technique we did with where we played with. What did we drag? Remember we dragged the string and the paint?
Oh, yeah.
Was it yarn that we used?
Yarn or string? I think we used a bunch of stuff. Okay, there's Colleen's Instagram account. String art. Oh, and then we pressed the pages together and then pulled it out. Oh, nice, Jasper.
I think it was string. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was string.
Eileen said,
We saw someone on YouTube doing it, and then she made, we did a collage on top of it. And let's see if I can find the journal real quick.
oh yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, it was like.
Are you guys doing the prompts all at once or one at a time?
Colleen picks probably all at once if it's Colleen.
What would everyone else like to do? One at a time or all three at once? What would be everyone's preference? Yeah, this is her name. I wrote it down so I knew I'd forget her name. Kaja Mezzanote. And I wrote her name down because, yeah, my memory and pronouncing names. She's on YouTube, and we did this
Goat.
with her. I remember we were doing. You take your paint, put some paint down, and you grab like string or yarn or whatever you have, and you just like soak it in the paint, and then you drag it around the page. And then after that, you can, what we did with, along with like her style, is then we added, sprays or stamping, or you can see here that was the string was like a turquoise. This string had the black, and I just stamped, and I never even finished it. So
Thank you, Eileen.
Isn't that right? Her name is Sylvia Dixie that makes this character. I don't remember her last name. And she's on Instagram, and she sells on her website. I don't know if she teaches classes. It is Sylvia, so I was right, but I don't remember her last name.
Sylvia Zett.
I follow her on Instagram, but I couldn't find it when I was searching for it, of course.
No, I don't think that's her.
See, it's going to drive me crazy because I can't. I'll be, when I come across it, I'll just be strolling and she'll pop up, and then I'll have to be like, screenshot, save it, show everybody. So Kathy and I did this a while back. So we did the string art with the paint. It was supposed to be like a kind of just a calming, relaxing thing to do. Here we use browns, and then whatever with some sprays and some stamps, some collaging, just to give you an idea. You can actually do like really heavy paint and really drag it through. It just kind of gives you a starting point, and you don't have a blank page. Here I purposely made it straight lines. And this one, the page is there. This one again was kind of, I ended up covering up this whole thing, but I think it just gives you a good start. This one we gave the rooster the Coca-Cola. This was part of Diane Reevely's stuff. And this was hers too. And see this one, the lines are in the middle. And I think I sat her on the lines, and then that's why and then it kind of came all about. So, and then this one, we were just being goofy. This one, we put Tim's people in her teeth. That was funny. But you can kind of see. So I'm going to do that again. I'm going to drag the string through paint, protect, and do that instead. And I don't know if I want to glue it on to figure out what the rest of the prompts are. So that'll give you an idea. And then this one I did circles, and then I added the fiber, and then added the cute goat. And then this one was just simply stamping over here, added some stencils. So you can kind of see it's just a fun and different, something different to do. One at a time gives you more time to think about what to do. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like the majority's going with one at a time.
Okay. All right, then we'll do one at a time then. Okay, so I'm going to move her out of the way so I don't get her painty. Go see if there are names on that stencil. could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that you can buy her stencils and Donna Downey at the stencil site with the Joan and Peggy or Patty have their stencils at. I'm pretty sure you can buy these
Eye
there.
stencils?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that iStencils carries these. The like Donna Downey's and stuff, since I don't think she has them on her website anymore. Here's her name. Holy crap. I'm gonna write it down. It's clear. All right, I'm gonna write it down. I'll see if she can find it. All right, SYWIAGRYCZUK. As the name of this, the person who made the stencil with the unicorn.
Okay, hold on.
I need something behind it because it's not showing up. But yeah, this is the I Am, Lord, I Am a Unicorn stencil. And then I have another one by her. This one was really cute where it has a rainbow, play, magic, little hearts, little crowns. And there's little houses on top of the rainbow, cute little flower. And those are the two I have. I'm sure she probably had more. That's the two I have. All right, so I'm going to run my string through paint. Because we haven't done that in a while. That was fun too. That was a fun project.
Okay, can you spell her last name again?
GRY.
Oh, hold on. I was way off. Okay, GRY.
CZUK.
Oh, okay.
I know, the face is cute.
Candy art.
So I know I follow her, but I couldn't find her by searching her name. I couldn't find her.
She's Tandy Art.
Handy. Damn.
And I see her, she's on Instagram.
No wonder. See, when you search her name, you don't get. I knew she was on here. Tandy Art.
Okay, here's her blog. I know because it looked familiar, you know. I mean, she had a certain look.
I knew everyone had heard of her, but now I gotta tag her for that. Now I know who to tag. Golly.
Okay, there's her blog, and then I'll get her IG. I need to go over here for IG.
Yeah, she sells stickers, and she has like your own paper pad. It's AB Studios, and it's adorable. And she sells T-shirts now and all kinds of stuff, stickers. Look, she even has Saunders' favorite. Yeah, so she has some really cute stuff.
Oh, mermaids and stuff.
No, oh my gosh, my brain today. Apparently I worked out and left my brain there. All right. All right, let's play. At least that part of my brain's working. Let's play. Woo! All right, I'm going to go with aqua green and pray that it matches whatever the next ones are going to be.
Oh, Jane Davenport. There we go. Okay, so there's her Instagram and her blog are there.
All right, so I'm going to put some paint down. I'm going to spray some water. Sorry it took forever, guys.
John.
I don't know what my brain is today. And I left it after I worked out.
Oh, do we have a prompt?
Yes, fiber.
Oh, fiber. All right.
Okay. So I'm gonna mix this up. Because it needs to be, I should have just put this on a different mat, but that's okay. It needs to be really wet so you can drag the string through it. If it's not dry, you can't, it won't soak it up. So you gotta like, depending on your paint, if you have a less thick paint, you won't have to dilute it as much. Ooh, I have enough on here. I could add flicks too. Might flick it too.
Hey, Judy.
That's fun. Okay. And put your string. You're going to get messy this morning yet. You will get messy.
Hi, Pam.
What we always do with the fiber is we could when you get done, you could take and cut a hole in the top and then run it through it like a top, tassel or whatever. So what am I end up doing? Okay, ready?
Oops.
So I'm just gonna kind of drag it. It's kind of neat because you don't know what it's going to turn out to be, right? It's just whatever is there. Now, if you want to be strategic, and be more control, go for it. I'm just gonna go for it. Just smear it all over. And then if I need to, I might punch a hole and I'll add the fiber up top after the string dries. Okay, I need a paper towel. Now, you can also add, lace or fabric or whatever, whatever you want. It doesn't have to be what I'm doing. You can glue it down. Remember she mentioned you can take the fiber, you can glue it to the page, and then put paint on it. You can glue it down with some matte medium. And you don't have to use paint, but I think this was fun. I like this because it's not planned and we can just play with it. And hopefully we get some really good other props. This would be a cool card. It won't be another unicorn redo card. I'm going to dry this real quick. Hey, Sandra. Good morning, Maggie.
Yeah, ball chains, old necklaces. We did all kinds of different stringy things.
You can use a thin string, a thick string, use some embroidery floss.
I think we used like some twine, so it was kind of fuzzy.
It was fun, and then it just kind of gives you this background that you weren't expecting, I guess, like an organic. And then you work with the background that's there, and you can use it.
Hey, Maggie.
Or cover it all up.
Right.
This was fun. Yeah, I enjoy working on that.
Frida. Yes, Sandra likes Frida.
Thank you. I can think of Frida. I told you I worked out this morning and my brain is it's gone. I remembered Sylvia, but I didn't remember that was a W. And Tandy Art. I said I follow her, but I just couldn't think of her name. It's confusing when, the names on Instagram or Facebook and YouTube and all that's all different. You know what I mean? It's just confusing. And I didn't mean to confuse everyone by changing mine, but.
Oh, I have some of her stickers.
Oh, do
They're
you?
not stickers, stamps. She has stamps.
See, now does it take a minute to remember this stuff?
Yeah, now that I see who it is, I'm like, oh, I do have her stuff. I think this is like my new favorite tool are these scissor things.
Peggy says she's cutting up her mop for string.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Cutting up her mop for string.
Oh.
To heck with clean floors.
Yeah.
Hey, she's got to do. The girl's got to do. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Frida. Thank you, Z. I know she likes to lurk. I just couldn't think of her name. I hate days like this. Yeah, Eileen does not want you to use lace for fiber. Well, I would think if you're going to use fiber, I would think it needs to be more of a cottony lace than like when I think of fiber. You know,
you can use whatever you want. Don't listen to Eileen.
Eileen hates especially the polyester kind. And I do like the cotton lace better myself, I will say. So while Kathy's cutting that out, I'll show you guys. And we'll let this dry, and then we'll go on to the next prompt.
Oh yeah, I'm just messing it up, really.
Well, you did the we're looking up links. So I finally used.
Oh, and I also bought a unicorn stamp.
And you want a unicorn stamp because we couldn't find any Saber lives.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I was using 3D matte gel, and I got this from Maddie, and I finally used it. And so remember we worked on our index cards on Tuesday, and let's see if you can see it. So this one again was the same process. We did the sprays, we did some book paper, some gesso, some stamping, and I'm going to tilt it back and forth so you can see it. It is matte, but I did it through a flower stencil. But the cool thing is, because the stuff I used was water-based sprays, it absorbed the color, and so
cool.
It's matte, and it absorbed the color of the background, but then it gave it a raised effect. You know what I'm saying? It's just really cool. I really like this stuff.
That is cool.
I mean,
and which stencil did you use?
What help? Let me turn on my autofocus. It's always a P that I have it on, because otherwise you get it boop, bloop, bloop. Okay. I used a Art by Marlene stencil. I got my. Let me try again. I'm sorry. Back up. Give me camera to focus. Come on, camera. There. That's why I like to put photos on Instagram. There you go. So you can see it, the flower stencil with the 3D, it absorbed the sprays, and you can see the sprays through it, and now it's raised. It's pretty cool. And then I used it, you can see I used it here on the top. I really like the effect. And now here I put it on fairly thin, okay? And then on this postcard or index card, I tried applying it really thick to see what would happen. So again, I used a really flower stencil, but it picked up all the sprays. Oh, come on. Why is my camera sucking really bad? Okay. It's picking up just all the 3D. I'm going to turn off my light. I'm really frustrated at the moment. Hold on. Let's see if it's my light messing stuff up. There. Maybe. It absorbed the color, and it's just 3D. It absorbs the color. It's just neat. And what was really neat, though, I could still see the stamp in behind it. Do you see the fact that you can see the stamp behind it?
So you know what it is? It's because it is 3D. It's going back and forth trying to focus on the different depths.
Yes. So there. So you yeah, you can see right here. You still see the book paper. You see the stamp that I used. And then, but this orangey color is the sprays. I mean, how cool is that? And then again, over here, you can see this was the sprays. It enhanced the sprays. This is the stamp. And it has, it is 3D. There. Ooh, I got it. Now you can see it. So I really liked it.
Pam wants to know, were the sprays put on first or after the matte gel?
I put the sprays. See why my camera's all blurry. Stop.
Oh, that's a good question.
I put these sprays on beforehand.
And they pulled up. Cool.
Yeah. And the cool thing is I put the sprays on beforehand and it just like, and then put the gel on top and absorb the color. But then it's good because this is a matte gel, right? So it is going to dry clear. But the neat thing is it picked up all the colors that's behind it. Now, what I haven't done is tried this on something without color. So I need to do that and then try to run some sprays through it and see if it should just resist it instead of absorbing it. So it's kind of like another way to use this. So you could use it this way and it picked up the color. If you put this down first, it should resist the color and then the color will go around the raised image. So I'm going to try that next. I really like this. I thought this was neat.
Colleen, do you remember what kind of matte gel you used?
3D matte gel by Art Basics. That's Finnabair, correct?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I have matte gels and I have matte mediums, but this is 3D. The sprays were dry, Eileen. When I put this on, the sprays were dry. And it's because they're water reactive, it got, it absorbed it. And so I'm going to try this on a surface with no color and then see if we can get it to run around. Let me do that while we work on this, and then it could be drying. I'm just going to use the postcard again because it's right next to me. Not that it's the best surface to use, but it works. So let's put some on without any paint, and then we'll try, and then we'll see about running some color over top afterwards to see.
Kimberly said, you got to wear these glasses, the 3D glasses.
There you go. Boy, yeah.
That's funny.
I really need to get Tom to lower my camera. I think it will make a big difference. My camera's mounted really high, and I really need to get him to cut the board down and lower my camera. And I think that will help if we kind of get things focused. So that's hopefully he'll be in a good mood and I can get him to cut the board down this weekend. Because it just mounted so high, I'm holding it above my head, and then I can't hold it still for the camera to focus. And if I zoom in, it's just too far to zoom. Will that fit? Oh, no. Here, let's just put this on. So let's put this on with no color. Let this dry while we work on some other stuff. And then see about running some inks over top of it and what it does. You can see it's pretty thick. It's kind of sticky when it's wet. So what I learned from it is be careful once you put it on, it's really sticky. Don't touch it. Take it from me who did this yesterday, is do not touch it. It's kind of sticky. And if you touch it or bump it at all, it will mess it up.
Hey, Barb.
Okay. I know it's not going to be focused, but I'm going to hold this up. You see, yeah, you can see it now. So I put pretty much on, it's 3D. We just got on the white card. So we know if we put this on a water-based product, it absorbed the color, right? Which is a neat effect, because I think if you can use a product multiple ways. But what I loved about this was the fact that I could still see my stamp through it and everything, but it was raised and I still see the underneath.
That is cool.
We'll let this dry while we work on.
So it must dry clear then. It doesn't dry white, it dries clear, do you think?
It dries clear, is slow to dry. I will say that. This is not fast to dry. If it's not dry before we finish, I will heat set it.
Okay, so Eileen said when the paste is dry, try to use Antonio's paste over it.
Why would I use wax? How is that going to prove? No,
that it would make it like aged look probably. It'd be like a brown.
I don't know if that's going to prove where the water is going to run. I mean, I want to see how much the water runs around it.
Oh, I see. But I think she's thinking like, oh, maybe if you put the paste over it, you'll see the color and it'll have dark edges.
Maybe do the color and then the wax. Okay,
no, the wax on top and then wipe it back.
Well, I'm going to do the second card because I don't think that's going to work.
Okay.
So I'm going to do 2 cards for Eileen, and then because I don't think that's going to work.
Yeah, I think she just wants to see what it looks like.
Okay, so let me do 2 cards, one for your wax technique and the other for inks, because I can't imagine that working. But I could be wrong. Eileen might be right. Never doubt that Eileen. All right. So I'll do 2. So we'll do 2 tests, one with the wax and one with some water soluble products. Just to see what happens. This is neat stuff. I like it. All right. So I'll let this one dry and I'll set it aside, and then I'm going to move these way out of my way so I don't screw them up. They do not touch when they're wet. Okay. I'll wipe this off. We'll go through our second prompt and we'll do some experimentation on it. Okay. I've not had this before. So it's always fun to get a new product you haven't had before.
Where'd you get that, Colleen?
I got it from Spectrum Arts, Maddie.
Oh, okay. Oh, you have a good weekend too, Tracy. Thanks for popping in. Okay, Eileen said, hey, I've been doing this when you were still in diapers. Ha, ha, ha. I'll wait till she comes back. She didn't hear me.
I hear you. I was rinsing the stuff off. I hear you, but I don't hear you. Okay, say it again.
Eileen said, I've been doing this when you were still in diapers.
Bye,
Tell her, Eileen.
Tracy. Have a good weekend. Hi, Barbara. Okay, so let's go to second prompt now. We have our cards drying with the 3D gel. Well, maybe some of you have this 3D gel and have used it. If you do have it and used it, let us know what you like to do with it. All right, ready? Q. Use the letter Q prominently in your spread. All right. This letter Q. Okay, this is going to be easy. I like this one. All right, I'm going to write these on the back of my card so I remember later. Okay, so we did fiber, which I did string through paint.
Right, Sophia.
Is Q. Okay, we can use this. We can paint it. We can stencil it. You can stamp it. Okay. I'm gonna find-
Or use something that starts with the letter Q.
Okay, so I have some really large stencils, letter stencils I'm going to use. These are by Deco Art.
Oh, you have big ones. I have no big stencils, letter stencils.
Scoot this
Let's
over.
see.
Okay. All right, I'm going to do letter Q. And I think I'll use, maybe I should use some paint. Should I use some paste or some paint?
Kat says there are letters in the antiquarium sticker book.
Oh, that's a good idea. You can do a bunch of Qs. That's a good idea. I like it. Thank you.
I knew those letters would come in handy for something.
Yeah, that's true. Who has used the letter Q? Like any of the letters in this book. That's okay, this is definitely, I'm gonna mix this. I'm gonna mix this with some paste. I'm gonna get fancy. Okay. How do we mix? I'm gonna mix this. If I can get open light paste with it, so I can have it thicker. So I'm gonna make some light paste. I'm gonna mix some of the Cinnabar metallic paint in with it. This one is hazelnut. Since the other is a flat turquoise, this might be cool, might make it pop. You could also use I have a bunch of letter stencils. I could actually do quite a few. Let's have fun with this. Okay, so I'm going to put this down. Ooh, it got a little messy. Hold on. Let me rinse off my stencil real quick.
Yeah, I like that color with the blue.
Oh, I just thought of something. If any of you that watch, if you watch Star Trek, is it Next Generation? There's an evil
Oh, cute.
Q. Yeah, remember him? He was like good and bad. Q. Yeah, so that's what makes me think of Q. First thing I thought of was the Star Trek generation, the Q guy.
Wasn't there a Q in James Bond also?
Oh. Good question.
I think there might have been.
I'm not like I don't watch James Bond much.
Oh, we just watched the last one. It was really good.
Star Trek Next Generation. He loved that series. So Hugh, he always used bad news when he showed up. I'm gonna start drying this a little bit. Bye, Safia. See you later. Q makes the weapons.
Yes. He's the techie guy.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he he makes those lipsticks with the bullets in them and stuff.
Oh, I didn't know there was a guy that didn't know that.
The cool cars, the umbrellas that are really guns, or the umbrellas that shoot darts.
I see I learned something new again today.
Thank you, Pam.
That's pretty neat. That looks really pretty.
Oh, I do. Oops.
That looks so pretty. I really like this color. We saw, Eileen and I saw someone that was using this and we loved it. Hazelnut. I think they were diluting it. They were using it, the paint diluted on a page. So this would be a first. I haven't used any paste or whatever on the flashcards yet. So this would be a first. Because this thing, if we're going to do, let's see, 2 a month. No, I'm sorry, 2, 4, 6, 8 a month for 12 months. Yeah. So we're going to have, 116. Is that right? Not very good at math.
8 times 12 is 196.
Is it 96?
Yeah. And then we haven't done it yet, but we said we were going to pop on every once in a while, maybe in the evening, and do some.
That's true. So you can't add 96. See, that's what happens when you use your phone, your calculator. You forget to use your brain. So
Colleen, that'll make your sewing drawer really fluffy.
I think so too. 96.
Oh, it'll be fun.
Plus extras, it's gonna be cruel. I mean, it really will be. Then I'll need to hunt down another sewing drawer from somebody.
Yeah, I like those sewing drawers. I put tags in mine. They're nice little storage things.
Okay, let's go on to the next prompt. The third prompt is grass. Grass. Use grass in your jelly prints. Cover a page in thick paint while it's wet and dip it into grass. Oh my God, they're talking about putting paint on your card. Go outside and smush it through your grass.
Okay, go ahead, Colleen.
I would be like, what the hell's in the yard? And the dog, yeah, I mean, oh my God.
All right.
Paint, draw, or collage.
Okay, I'll be right back.
She's going to go out and get some grass.
I am. Oh, yes, I am. I have some. They never cut down the big grass. I've got grass.
Okay, Sherry has no grass in her yard. Hey,
Let me get a yucky scissors. Okay.
You can, if you don't have any grass,
I'll be back.
you can paint, draw, or collage a grassy prairie, or use some take your a green, like a deli paper and a thin one, and cut green strips to look like grass. Or what else would look like grass? Oh, if you had any of the bunny basket stuff, you know, the grass you fill the baskets with. That would count, right? I gotta think about this. What I want to do. Cue and grass. I have grass stamps. I know I have some old grass stamps, but that won't be that interesting if just to have like a little bit of grass down here. Grass prairie. Okay, I'm gonna go see what I can figure out for grass.
Hey, Colleen, is this the person?
Yeah. Yes, that's her.
Okay.
I think that's her, isn't it? No, that's all create is other people.
Oh, that's other people. They're similar though.
They are similar to hers.
Those were sitting on my desk. Okay. All right. Bye, Joan. Thanks for stopping by. See you tonight at Patty's.
You know what I might be easier. I think I'm just gonna get some green paint and just.
That was my first idea, but then I saw these outside my door.
I'm just like, you know what? I think it would just be easier to paint the grass. Now, what
Yeah.
does the grass have to do with Q? How can we make this like remotely make any sense? That's the next thing going through my head right now. How can we make grass and Q make sense?
Put a queen bee in the grass.
Queen bee. I have grass, and I'm not gonna go smush my card into one. This is still wet.
Shoot.
I'm allergic to grass. I don't know if y'all knew that.
Oh, well, no, shouldn't be smushing stuff in grass then.
And bring it into the house or gluing it for that matter. Yeah, actually, I am allergic to grass.
Yeah, so no, you don't need to do that.
All right. and I'm allergic to grass, the pollen the grass gives off. So like, yeah, Tom, like if it's a nice day, let's say, and Tom's outside mowing, yeah, I have to close the windows.
Oh, I bet.
Queen bee. I like the idea of a queen bee.
Okay.
I'm like, how could we make this look cute or make somewhat sense?
Yeah, queen bee.
I'm using like, I'm gonna use different color greens. You can get quirky after you smoke the grass.
You could.
Oh man, that was good. Quirky after you smoke the grass. This is like another green. Oh my gosh, Eileen. Don't smoke the grass. Boy, these have been, I tell you what, these are fun and challenging. Ooh, I'm going to put them on my queue. To tie my queue in so it's just not sitting there floating. All right, so this is my third color. Does it look like grass? I don't know, maybe. Maybe. I like the idea of putting a bee in there or some flowers or something. Or do we want to do a fourth one and break it up just to see what else we get?
I don't know. Is that an option?
We haven't done that thus far. It would be a first. We've only done 3 prompts per card. We could pull a fourth prompt.
No, let's just leave it at 3, but you can add us something else.
All right, let's see. Queen bee. That's probably about the best. I mean, well, what else could you do?
Or a queen.
Oh,
Is there...
you could put Janet on there, right?
Yeah. Is there a queen in the antiquarian book?
That's a weird book. It might have one.
Or there must be a crown.
There is a big crown.
Hi, Lisa. The prompts are fiber, which I use to string through some paint, the letter Q, and grass. Those are prompts. Oh my God, I just found a unicorn in here. Hold on, look. I couldn't find one. Look.
Oh, just a pink unicorn.
Just a pink unicorn. It's not as cute as the other one, but just saying that was in there. There's a lot. To be honest, there's hundreds and hundreds in here. So, and looking through every single page. Oh, here's a crown. Ooh,
Oh, did you find a crown?
Okay, here's a crown. If I get out of here. Here's a big crown.
Ooh, oh, that's cool. Yeah, you could always trim it on the side or have it hanging off.
Okay.
All right.
If you're interested in the crown, if you want to use the crown, it's on, hold on, getting off my fingers. It's on the page with adjacent to penguins. See, so that's why it's hard to find stuff in here because there's no rhyme or reason.
Yeah.
It's across my page with these penguins.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna do this.
They're in some sort of order when it would have been easier. Like people are animals.
Right.
Or
They're just random though.
they're just real. It's just really random, weird stickers in that book. So you never know what's in there and where it's going to be. Fiber, letter Q, and grass. Yes. Thanks, Star, for putting it in. For anyone that just came in late.
Yeah, the antiquarium sticker book is so in such disorder that I took all my stickers out of it.
Oh,
Oh, that was a good idea.
you gutted it so you
Yeah.
could just get through it quicker, and then
Well, I took them out and I put them onto transparencies in order. All the flowers together, all the mushrooms together.
oh my God,
You're good, Helen.
You cut them all apart?
No, I peeled them off and stuck them onto the transparencies and then put them in a book. Otherwise, I wouldn't stand a chance of using them. They're you go to front to find a flower, then you got to go to the back to find a flower, and then you got to
Right.
You don't know what's in it.
He went outside. All right, sparing you from the barking. It is odd, and finding stuff in here is very challenging. It has, I mean, there was a crown in there, so that was good. I wonder, is there bees in the other book with the flowers? Oh wait, here's a bee. I found a bee. Hold on, I found a bee. Oh my God, I was lucky. I had this page marked for whatever reason, and it has a ladybug and some bees. I'm gonna use a bee too, and it has a snake on it. Snakes on one side, bird, bees, and whatever. See, it's just, oh. Well, I think these dogs had to go out and bark at that too. He's probably looking for one. He's like, where is that other dog? It won't stop barking. Bandit's not barking, it's Smokey barking. He barks more than Bandit. Bandit will bark more if someone's like,
Hi, Jamie.
Either fence or whatever. Smokey barks in the house. Or Bandit will bark if he hears something in the middle of the night. Like he's the first to bark. If he hears something in the middle of the night. He's a better watchdog than Smokey. Smokey's more of a daytime barking at everybody, and Bandit's more at night. If he hears a sound at all, he barks. So I have a night guard and a day guard.
They have ships.
Yeah, ships. Exactly.
Okay.
I got it.
I'm done.
That's my bee. I'm probably to glue that because it's on there. I'm going to put my bee down here. All right, bee and queen. There we go.
All right, I should get my...
And my painted grass. That was
Looks
different.
good. Looks good, Colleen.
Thanks. Actually, I'm happy with this one. As bizarre as those were together. All right, I'm going to clean this up. And then we'll start the journal page right on here.
I love the crown on the queue.
I do too. That really helps add something to it. Otherwise, everything's down bottom and nothing was up top. Balances it.
All right, there. Now you can
I'm
see
going
mine.
to get my date on it because That way I don't have to remember. All right, today is March 4th. I'm also putting the prompts on the back of the card.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, because later on I'm going to be really confused. You know, like, what were the prompts? Why did I do this? That way I have a record of it. Actually, I might put it up here. It's kind of blank up here. How many have we done? Hi, Jamie.
I think you're on. Isn't this number 14 or 15?
Let me see.
To show you guys how cool it can look when you're done. Let me scoot this so I don't get paint on it. I have a sewing box we talked about. In case you missed it, there's today's. There's the unicorn.
Yeah, you're right, Helen. It's 14.
Yeah, Peggy agrees. Number 14.
Yeah.
And this.
Okay,
And
now mine's getting fluffy.
this one was the magazine. I did like the transfer. And that one. Did my cute little squirrel. Love the squirrel. Love the chipmunk. Those are fun. This one was a neat one. I love that with the hair. Okay. And then this one. Did the farm one. This is using, this one was a neat one. This one has the, help me out here, the yearbook photo. That one had a yearbook photo. Oh, I didn't write the prompt on the back of that one. I got to write that in. And then this one was fun. This one I did like a shaker card in here. And a fish theme. This one was probably my least favorite was the envelope and flower, and kind of made a base with the envelope, and yeah, it was all right. Oh yeah, this one turned out like crazy. This is probably my other least favorite is this one. This one was Polaroid, pink, and daisy. That one was crazy. And then this one I really liked. This one was handwriting, balloons, and multiples. I really like
Janice Kleins.
I like this one. So we have all different.
That was cute. That was a fun one.
So they're all different sizes, as you can see. Mediums, tall. A couple short ones in there. I should probably put them in the front. There's a medium. Oh, it's a short one. So short, tall, medium. I'll do that. I'll put all my tall ones in the back. They're not really in date order. I'm not going to worry.
Oh, it is, Dixie. I was just thinking of the yellow and the blue, but you're right that the tall grass is like wheat. Maybe that's what I'll put down for my card for Ukraine.
That's a good idea, Kathy.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's how I'm storing all mine, just in there. Just let y'all, if you knew and you didn't know that. Okay, let's get out a art journal page. This is going to be a fun one. Let me put my antiquarian book out of the way. Okay.
Oh,
so
Eileen wants to know if you got your wow box yet.
I have not gotten it yet. It did ship. But I did not receive it yet.
Okay, I haven't ordered mine yet. Wow is the company by Dee Dee Catron, and she has some fun cutout stuff. What are we getting? The boxes that to hold index cards. You make the box and decorate it, and she has a whole tutorial on there that she did with Lisa Young.
Tags. It was for, I think it's for tags and not, it's what they're advertising it for. It's tags, not cards. But you could use it for your index cards. All right, so put this aside. Just moving some things out of the way so we can play with our new Tim stuff and use the art journal to do out of Dina Wakley's book. This should be fun. Okay, let me put up my moving a few things around, making room because I drug out this, that, and the other as usual. Okay, this dried pretty quick. I was surprised the light paste with Finn's paint. It actually dried pretty quick on there.
Oh, that 3D stuff.
Yeah, when you mix the paint with that paste, it just dried.
Okay.
It dried really quick. Oh wait, that's the other one. That's the other one I wanted to do. Hold on, that's not the original one I planned. That was another one that I liked. Hold on. When you have too much stuff around you. All right. There it is. Okay.
All my grass off the table.
I'm gonna back my camera out and then we'll have our screens a little larger so you can see. We'll do more like this right now. Okay. So Art Journal Freedom, as we talked about earlier, is by Dina Wakley. This came out in 2013. Cool, huh? So this is the one I wanted to work on today. This is black spray as a middle layer. So Dina says, another thing I like to do with black spray is use in the middle layer of a page. By what I mean middle layer is I start a page as usual with acrylic paint and sprays, and then I add a layer of stenciling and black paint. When the paint is dry, I continue creating on top the black layer, and the black paint gives the illusion of depth on the page. The layers under the spray seem to recede, and the layers on top seem to advance. The result is interesting and a visual complex. And as you use black in the middle of the layers, you'll see principles in the chapter come to play. Okay. So the first thing that we want to do is we're going to gesso our page.
116, Sherry, I think. Is that 116, Colleen?
Yes, it is page 116.
All right.
And the prompts start on page 117.
Okay.
So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to gesso your page, or you can use watercolor paper and let it dry, but you suggest you gesso your page. So first thing we'll do that. Now I'm just going to use white gesso on my page. I'm going to use 2 pages. I'm using Dina Wakley's book. You can use whatever you have, whatever journal you have. Watercolor paper, right? Whatever you want to use. So this is just what I'm going to use. I like these books because they're a little bigger than Dina's books. She had one large book, but all her other books are pretty small.
Oh, yeah, we're going to use that one.
I like that this is large. All right. So put some gesso down. Even she says if you use watercolor paper, you should put some gesso down.
What paper are you going to use, Colleen?
I'm going to work out of the Dina Wakley book again. I'm going to scoot my camera down.
Yeah, but which? Just the manila.
The manila one, yeah.
Okay.
This is the one we put the bunny in, so I thought we just continue. I continue working in here a little bit. Oh, you put the bunny on something else, didn't you? No, you used this for your bunny.
What bunny?
You put the bunny in here.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. So
my
let's go.
bunny. Yeah, because I had the bunny. My psycho bunny is what I'd like to call it. Just because the eyes look psycho.
This,
And then
this TV is
that,
funny.
and one more I've done.
So I'm going to do, because it takes a little bit to dry, is just put it thin. Just put a thin layer. Gesso down. Don't go crazy putting like a super thick layer. Just put a thin layer gesso down. And it will dry quicker that way too. And I think it just kind of gives a little bit of leeway when you get the gesso down. It's kind of like putting the matte medium down on other things. Just kind of gives you a little play time. Doesn't dry instantly and absorb into the paper. So just put a thin layer down. All right, I'm going to get my dryer. Now, she uses a silhouette on the page. So you can, as we get further towards the end of this, so if you want to do silhouette, you could have the silhouette stencil if you own one. If you don't, you could always print one out. Google silhouette. You could print out a silhouette and add it to your page if you don't have a stencil. You could paint it in if you're good. You can paint your own. Smokey. Get him to be quiet a minute. Oh yeah, you got to do your bunny, Kimberly.
Oh, yeah, Kimberly, don't forget about the bunny. Okay.
So it looks like Eileen is working on setting up her switch.
Oh, yay. You want to do an impromptu unboxing, Eileen? Okay, gesso your page. Okay. Alrighty, splatter the page. Okay, this is fun. Oh, good. And then I can use, I've got some silhouette dies I can use. All right.
Okay. There's a lot of barking was happening. Sparing you guys ears here.
Oh, is everybody out walking?
Yep. And then the dog was going potty. And so she, was staying put. And,
Yeah.
she would clean it up. But it's just still just they're in one spot for a little longer than normal. So
It's like, hurry up, get off my lawn.
it's across the street, but that, if it's within distance, it's their lawn. So
That's funny.
yeah, so yeah, they're not too happy with her.
All right.
All right, so I got the nice thing about putting a thin layer down is it dries quicker. So it will dry quicker that way. Okay, so step 2 is actually part of step 1. She kind of combined them. So what we're going to do is scrape on some yellow onto the page. I scraped it along the third top of the page. Use magenta ink and a stencil to add some texture to retain the page. To retain my white space at the bottom, she kept the stenciling up top. So you're going to want to leave the bottom of your page blank if you want it to look like hers. So it looks like she used.
Okay, so the top half you want to work on.
Yes, and then we're gonna put a silhouette. So this part you want to. There's some splatters down here that's on there, but you want to work primarily 3/4 up if you want to look like hers. So we're gonna do some yellow sprays, and she used and then she went over top with magenta with the circles. But what I'm gonna use is I'm gonna use Tim's new sprays on top. So I don't know if yellow is going to look good. Let's see. Eileen, what would this look good on top of? I don't know. I don't know. So it's not going to show up on, so she's magenta and yellow. So I got to think of what I'm going to use behind it instead of yellow that these will show on. Let's think.
So she scraped the yellow on?
Yeah, so she scraped yellow, she scraped some yellow paint on the top, and then she sprayed magenta through the circle. So this is, yeah, paint.
Okay. All right, I'm going to go look for my stencils and think for a minute.
I want to be able to use it. I want the color to show up. Maybe this color. This might look good. I'll put this in the background instead of yellow, and then this
that would be pretty.
Contrast nicely. So that's what I'm going to do. You want to follow along with her. She used yellow and then a magenta spray circles. All right, then we'll move on next. I'm going to go with, I'm going to do maybe two. I'm going to draw a pencil line. I said draw a pencil line. If I can find a pencil. Hold on. Is that a pen? That's a pen. Pencil. And now I got pencils. I swear, and a pencil. There you go. I'm gonna draw a line so I know not to go below it. So I'm just gonna draw a line. That way I stay up above, so I don't forget. All right, so I'm gonna get my paintbrush. Let me get a different brush. You're not putting wet paper in the switch. What is she talking about? You took the switch out of the box and your cat jumped in the box. It's getting across the floor. Oh, thanks for putting those links in, guys. Yeah, they love new boxes. That's for sure. All right, I'm going to add my turquoise paint up here instead of yellow because I'm going to put Tim's new Saltwater taffy on top, and I want it to look good. I should pick a larger brush. That's all right. And yeah, she did it all across the top. I love this color anyway. I will say that this one is Ocean Green by Hobby Lobby's Master's Touch. It's a pretty color. It is really pretty. Smokey, shut up! Oh my gosh.
Colleen, have you used the saltwater color yet?
I have not. I've seen, Tim's showed some samples, and Ryan, I think he's used it. I'm sure there's been tons of others. But I personally have not used it yet, so I'm kind of excited to try it out. Now, I mean, that's why I didn't make it like a tutorial for like using the sprays or make it a big deal, just because of the fact that others have already shown it and used it. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to show any things that people haven't already seen.
Right.
Let me wet my brush. I don't have less streaks. I don't mind the white showing through. Because again, we're going on top of this. I gotta remind myself of that. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited about this. This looks like so much fun. Imagine I've had this book since 2013 and not done any projects out of it. I've looked at it, I've taken notes, but as far as I can remember, I've never actually done projects out of this book. Okay. I'm saying that because, just in case I did. I don't remember. I'm covering all my tracks. Just covering my tracks. Just saying. Because, my memory. If you look at hers, it's not exactly a straight line. I mean, she did kind of come down like a little bit here and a little bit here. It doesn't have to be like totally straight, but like you can say I went down a little bit here, but just for the gist of it. If you go down, it's not a big deal. All right, so I'm going to dry my turquoise paint and then I'm going to hit it with some spray. This is fun. So I got to find a circle. I need to find a circle stencil. Where did Kathy disappear to?
I don't know.
She just quietly slipped away. Did you notice that? Just looked up and realized she's not even there.
I think she's hunting for paint.
Oh, okay. So you're hunting for rabbits, she's hunting for paints, huh?
Yeah.
Get out myself. The Tim gun is quiet. It does take a little longer to dry stuff, but it is quiet. So that's why I use this one most of the time.
They are very quiet.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. I'm gonna put another layer. I feel like maybe it's too much white. I'm gonna put just another layer on here. But it's better if you can layer it and then you don't have so much to dry. I hate waiting for stuff to dry. It is just, yeah, I'm not patient at all. So what we could try when we get all this done, I have to decide if I'm going to be able to try out his embossing glaze or not. I'm going to be able to do that today. There, that's a little bit better. All right, me dry this again. He's going to have other layers. I have to remember that. So it looks like we're going to use a circle. If you want to go, if you're done with this part and you're bored, look for a circle stencil and a alphabet stencil. And magenta spray or whatever you're going to put on top of the paint. The next layer. If you don't have a magenta spray, use a magenta paint. It doesn't have to be a spray. That's just what she used. It's not what you have to use. So as I started taking, watching one class, started working on the other class, and anything a lot of the teachers always stress is like you don't have to have the exact same, stuff as I do, and so on and so forth. And
Okay, sorry about that. It took me forever. I knew I had this stencil, and the pages were stuck together.
yeah, in chat, hopefully everyone's playing along. Okay.
Yeah, now, well, my thing's dry, so that's good. That worked out.
Okay, while she's back, I'm going to go look for a circle stencil and not disappear, but just look for a circle stencil. Like, where'd she go? I don't even think Ellen noticed.
We'll be like tag team. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the new Tim color instead of the yellow and scrape that on the back and then use the magenta on top of it. We'll see how that goes. Oh, and I was thinking yesterday, I should really open these before we stream. Did I? Of course not. Well, white paper. Huh. Okay, so, okay, who else playing along? Who is playing along?
Okay. Now circle stencil. This one is, it's kind of has jagged edges, which is interesting. It's not, it's like got jagged edges. It doesn't have, it's not like a full smooth circle. I know I
I
have.
have that one. I almost used that. I'm going to use honeycomb instead.
I know I
Kimberly,
have.
Kimberly's playing along.
Kimberly is good.
Mhm.
Okay, I have
Yay.
pencil too. It's
Is
really
Peggy? I know Peggy's probably posted. Peggy post her flashcard already?
Let's see.
Okay.
Yes, Peggy did post it.
Of course. Yay. Yay. I'm so glad some people do that. Anyone else get theirs up yet, Helen?
Nope, just Peggy.
Well, it's going to be very peachy.
Let's see if I have her circle stencil in here.
Ooh, I need to.
That one, I thought I had one that was like boulders or something like that. It was called, if I'm remembering correctly. These are all her smaller stencils. She had some, I had some giant ones of hers. Yeah, I used to buy the bigger, like the.
Oh, okay. Peggy
stencils
got a phone call.
when I did more scrapbooking stuff. And now, you know, the smaller stencils are even me, the 8x10s are better.
All right. Okay. Yeah, members post on that Facebook group, and then if you're on Instagram, you can post on hashtag Hangout and Art.
And is the and an ampersand or is it spelled out, Kathy?
It's spelled out. I couldn't do an ampersand, or there was some. I don't know if it was either I couldn't do an ampersand, or there was some other reason. Somebody else may have had and, you know, the ampersand. So, okay, so now I've got that down. Now I need some magenta. Thanks, Helen. Okay, we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Peggy. Cut up a file folder if you don't have any flashcards.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you could probably even, I bet you could print some flashcards off from either get some on Etsy, or I bet there's, if you Google flashcards, I bet there's some printable ones on there, free printable ones.
Found it. I didn't find Dina's. I just swore I had boulders. I bet I do. Just when I'm looking for stuff I see, I have a tendency to rush and overlook it. All right, so I'm gonna go. Okay, Eileen, should I use the both sprays or one or the other? Should I use the oxide on top
Okay,
of
I will
this?
be right back now that you're back.
Okay, the oxide or the non-oxide spray? Let's see how This goes over top of the paint. This is the scary part right now, opening these bottles. I'm just saying, I have nightmares of gouging the bottle and making a hole in it. And yeah, freeing the sprays. Just be careful. That's all I gotta say. Because I've gouged my bottles before. The regular spray on top, okay. She's gonna put down. She put down his new paint, right, for hers, which is a good idea. So now we're doing something opposite. So it works out good. Similar but opposite. Okay, so let's use a spray stain. And by looking at her page, she put it, pretty much on the right, middle, left. And she even put some of it over in this area. I'm just going to lay it here so you guys can see. If you're following along. Okay. See how this does on top of the acrylic. I'm not sure how it's going to do. We'll find out.
Pam says she has the same problem every time she opens those bottles.
Thank you. Not alone. Like it's scary. Because you don't want it to. You don't want to gouge the bottle. I've done it. Trust me, you don't want to do that. I'm just gonna not waste the spray, and I'm just gonna throw down the reverse too. So we're going to be adding other stuff on here anyway. No sense wasting the spray. I'll wipe some of that off. Okay. Now, it's beating up Eileen on the paint. I don't know what at the time, I don't know what her magenta spray she was using. I wonder what that consisted of. Because that, she didn't have her in sprays and stuff in 2013.
Eileen says it looks good.
Unless she diluted her paint or something.
Okay, so did you spray? Yes. Okay, let me find.
Yeah, she said she used a magenta spray, but again, no idea if that would. It's in you can't really see the bottle, so you don't know what kind she used.
All right.
It's a pretty color. It's a pinky peach. It really is pretty. Even Eileen likes it, and she don't like pink. She likes peach. I guess peach is acceptable. So, she used to use a lot of golden projects or products. Okay, hard to capture true color, barely. Okay, you use the green pearl alcohol spray. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Sometimes it is hard to capture it.
Okay. Okay, so she did the thing where she sprayed, then she flipped the stencil over?
No, I did. I flipped mine. She did not.
Oh, okay.
So we haven't done any. You talked about last week, or was it Tuesday? We did the index cards. You were talking about doing an art journal page.
Yeah.
you were talking about that. So
No, I love doing this kind of stuff.
okay, I already see a bird. It's right here. I see a bird.
Oh, yeah.
Right there is his head, its eye. See a bird.
Okay. Now, let me find. Stick that in here.
All right. So next, we're going to be using the alphabet one, and we're going to be using black. So we happen to have those, but use whatever alphabet stencil you have. This is an old one, the one we're using. I think about that, you know what I mean? This must have been before like she had stencils actually, because it's 2013, so it's before she was with Ranger. She had classes, so I guess she didn't have stencils or products then. She's come a long way. Now, where did I lay my alphabet stencil I got out? Now that's the other question. Where did I lay my stencil? Oh my goodness. This is where I start working and get messy, because now I've misplaced my outfit stencil I showed you guys, and now I can't find it. Oh Lord, have mercy. I did not move the books. I know it's not under the book. Where did it go? Oh my gosh. How do I lose the stencil? I just threw it down, showed you I had it. Oh, it's been in my folder and I never lost it, but I sure as crap lost it streaming. How do you have a stencil that's ancient and you had it and you never lost it, and I have it out for 5 minutes and I lose it? Leave it to me. I am the queen of losing stuff. I used to not be that way, but the older I get, the more it's happening.
Oh, what'd you lose, Colleen? I had my
No, you're fine. I'm trying to hunt down my alphabet stencil I just had out.
Oh, this is what was taking me so long to look for.
I found it quick. I just can't figure out where the heck I laid it. Oh my God. I'm having a senior moment. Hold on. Swear to God. Senior moment. It's buried somewhere. Okay, I might be using a different stencil. I'm gonna lay this here and see this while I look real quick. Again, look for about 5 more minutes, and I'm gonna grab a different stencil. I managed to lose it. Pokey. Put it back, please. Can't help himself. Okay. Doesn't she have a supply list in the front of the book? Now that's thinking. Oh, duh. Thank you, Eileen. So much thinking today. Looks like she may have used Diane's sprays.
I've been using Diane's sprays.
That's what she used. She used Diane's sprays. And we'll also wait, and there's also these this brand, the tall bottle one, Maya Mist. That's an old one. Thank you, Eileen.
Oh wait, did she use sprays on the letters or did she use ink? She used sprays.
She used sprays to do the circles, and then she also uses a spray for the black. But it looks like she almost used a like a can spray, but we don't have to.
You know what? I'm going to
I'm
use.
gonna use paint. I think
I'm going to use acrylic paint.
I'm gonna use paint because I'm afraid of it.
Yeah, the spray's not really.
But she used like maybe like the one spray. I have some of that somewhere. Okay, I've given up. I totally lost my stencil. Take a Dr. Pepper drink. Great. Hold on, I grab another one.
Here.
Oh my
right.
goodness.
Let me get some acrylic paint.
When I find it, I'll let you all know. You'll probably all be laughing at me. It'll show up, but at some point I'll be like, seriously? How did that happen? I have a couple different ones of hers. That one in the last 5 minutes. I have this, which is a number spray, and I have this one, which is an alphabet spray. I'll leave them all in my book and not move them.
All right.
Yeah, what she used was more of like a spray like this, but I wonder how you could get this under control without the black spreading. I'll crack open the window here. Oh, she used Blick spray pink. Thanks, Sherry.
How do you like? I don't have any of those spray paints, Colleen. How do you like them?
I haven't used them in forever. They're pretty nice. They will clog up on you. I will say that. You gotta.
Yeah, just like everything else.
Yeah. Yeah, you do have to watch that. It will clog up on you. Should put it closer to it so it's darker. Or we spray this so it's darker. Yeah, they sell extra. You can buy replacement tops for these if they clog, and they also have a can that is that you pop this off, you stick it on this other can, which is cleans it, and you spray it, and it shoots out all the extra spray that they sell.
Oh, nice.
A can of a cleaner. See if I have it in there. I can show it to you. See if I still have it.
Okay, so there's a spray can that you put the sprayer on and it cleans it out. Is that what you said?
Good. I do have some left. It's called cap. It's called cap cleaner.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so then you basically pop whatever one you clog on top and spray it, and it cleans it out. And then they also sell additional tops to if it gets clogged up. So, but it's a cap cleaner. It does work.
Cool.
I mean, this is almost empty. I have used it. I did a project a long time ago on a canvas using the black spray, using the sprays. Let me try this real quick. Oh, black spray paint. Oh, I read blick. Is it blick or black? Could be. Yeah, she did. Actually, she doesn't show it, so I have to look in the front again. We'll figure out what spray paint she used. But the liquid text. I mean, if you're going to use I think if you're going to use a bunch of this down, like I would probably go outside with it. Even though it says you don't have to, I would probably go outside with it. If I was going to be spraying a bunch down, I would probably go outside. I did open a window up just to be safe. Okay, let me put this in. I'm going to put this in the sink.
Oh.
Okay. So the next thing she does is she takes some turquoise paint, like a bluey turquoise, and she does some paint splatters next.
Okay.
But she does like big ones, not like dots, more like slap the paint down. So you can see that. So it's more like she slaps it down in the lines. So you can see it here. She has it going across this direction. There's some drips and more like and slapping. So slap and drip. We'll make a new term up. Slap and drip. I like it. Now I'm going to use something that's going to show up because I did put this down as my base, but I need to use something else to contrast. So maybe I'll go. I go with a magenta or something. Let me look for maybe a magenta.
Let's see.
Yeah, I'm going to use magenta because I want it to show up. I mean,
Oh,
I could
you know
try
what
to
works?
put some of this down, but I don't know if it's going to. I'll do
You know
some
what works?
I'll do this in it.
Poscas.
Oh, there you go. Slap and drip with Poscas. There you go. Good idea. If you got the right color.
Yeah,
If you got the color you need.
I do. Let me see. Let me get a bigger one. See if that works. Okay.
Might slap this too, just to see if it shows up or not. If it doesn't, it doesn't, right? Again, scary part is opening it. Easing it's the easy part. Because this is kind of liquidy too. Or I'm gonna have to dilute that one a lot. Let's try this. Let me try to dilute this and slap it down. Use my spray bottle.
All right, I'm going to mute so I can dry.
All right. Ooh, it's working. Okay, hold on. Let me dilute it a little bit more. Oops. I didn't mean to touch it. Hold on. Supposed to be slapping it on. Hold on. We wet it a little more. It's still too thick. What am I doing wrong? There, I'm getting it now. I mean, I just gotta get closer to the picture. I'm not very good at this. Slapping paint. I do see that the effect is a lot different than our normal like spraying it. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay. Of course, depending on what's around you, you may want to be conscious of slapping paint. Oh, I kind of like that. Oh, that looks good. I have to admit, slapping paint is not what we normally do. Normally, we do more of a, splatters, not slapping paint. That's fun. Just saying, that was fun. Let me go up here a little bit more. Oh, everyone should try this. If you haven't tried it, you need to try it. Just saying. That was fun. I like doing that. That was fun. Okay, let me try my paper. Slap and paint. That was fun. It's very subject green, purple, yellow, pink. Oh, you're back? Welcome back, Tracy. It doesn't take much to excite me. That was fun. We're always doing splatters. Like, we don't slap paint. Like, that was actually really fun. It just gives it a whole different look than just doing the normal tap, tap, tap sprinkles, That was, talking about like, don't know where it's going to land, how much, how little, or how it's going to turn out. And, yeah, that was cool. What I am going to do is, next thing we're going to do is we're going to paint some white circles, and we're going to do some handwriting in the circles. So I'm going to put mine over on this side because this would be in the way. So I'm going to put my circles on this side. And then I will have to do is I need to gesso the bottom of this a little bit and get it lighter again. Hey, anyone slaps the paint, let me know and tell me it was fun because I thought that was fun. Just saying. Okay. And also you can see Tim's paint color better now with it being on top because it didn't like go on super dark over that turquoise. I thought I might go in with some oxide sprays just a little bit up in there. Yes, and we need more slapping around here. Exactly. That was fun. I'm serious. It was fun to do. And it was crazy because I didn't know where it was going to land. I mean, that's just not something I particularly do. Maybe you all do. I don't normally do that. So that was fun. I'm going to use different circle stamp. I'm going to go into oxide real quick just to see how it reacts on the paint. Because I know that the other spray didn't show up a whole lot. I just want to see. It's doing about the same thing. So it's kind of resisting the paint. Interesting.
Eileen says she's going to splat some wine after watching this stream.
Splat some wine. I know that song. All right, so while that's drying, I'll put some gesso back down the bottom that I got too much paint on. Way too much paint on it. And then let me put some gesso down, then I can put down some white paint over top of that. Make sure it covers it. I'm going to wipe this out a little bit. I went a little berserko, but that's all right. We can fix it. It's an art journal page. We got this. All right. So I'm going to put this gesso down. And then I can, if that's not enough, I'll put some white paint down. But we are going to do some white circles next. So get your acrylic paint and a brush. And if you have a black pen, that will write on top of acrylic.
Okay.
There, that's better. Now I have my white bottom back. Okay. Here's my, let me wipe this off. There you go. She's moving on. She's getting her white circles going.
No, I was muted because I was drawing my page.
No, I mean, that's next. I'm glad you're doing that while I dry this.
Shoot.
Kathy's using her chunky
Posca.
Chaska. Was it the chisel tip?
Yeah, I'll have to do this, let it dry, and then go over it again with white because the pink spray is coming up.
Well, I mean, yeah, Poscas are a little, not as opaque as paint, you know what I mean?
Yeah, always, because the colors are good, but the white. Plus, I could shake it a little bit more. I might be running low, actually.
All right, so I'm just going to get some white acrylic paint. I'm going to do my circles with that. The dot. Oh, the Kathy fall asleep. What are you talking about? Are you on live, Eileen? She's back. So you gotta leave room. You're gonna have your silhouette, right? And then we're gonna do. You see her 3 circles, and then she did some writing in it, which is fun because she's so good at that. I'll look at my silhouette a minute. I have 2 silhouettes picked out. I couldn't decide, but this one's a little bigger, so I might end up using. I'll put this silhouette here. Oh, it's still drying. The gesso is. So I'm going over like oxides and sprays and the acrylic spray. Yeah. So I'm gonna put this on thick with some acrylic paint. I'm going over all these layers. Okay, let me dry it. Oh, you said that 5 minutes ago? Oh, sorry. I guess our chat's not moving much. So I missed it. Thank you. That's just me. So it's me behind and not you, Eileen.
What kind of white paint did you use, Colleen?
I used master
Okay.
touch acrylic. There's a little bit of spray coming through, but it's not bad. I use a dry brush too, so it'd be thick. Hi, baby. This is you, and I see you down there. I see you. The bandit's down there looking at me. I'm going to move this out of the way because I keep touching the wet paint on the wax paper.
Oh.
So I'm like, well, God, it's still wet. I mean, I've been damp, but I was hitting the wet wax paper. All right, so I'm going to get my pen out. Let's see. So you could use that one pen.
Oh, yeah, the Pilot Varsity.
Pilot Varsity. Now she used.
Yeah, what did Dina use? Did she use a food
Oh,
bomb?
no, she used a Sharpie. She used a Sharpie pen.
Oh, she used a Sharpie. See, mine doesn't get bright black like that when I use a Sharpie. Did I figure out my clear gesso? Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I don't have any of the thin gesso. Colleen said it was smooth. It was smooth, so I'm gonna get some because the Liquitex is a little. It's kind of gritty. The professional clear, but I want to try the Finnabair one that Colleen said was smoother.
If you don't have a silhouette, she says take a silhouette from a magazine and paint it black and glue it to your page. You can draw on the paper on the page and add stamped images to create. So if say you can use an image from a magazine and paint it, cut it out and paint it black. I wouldn't have thought to do that. That's good.
No, that's a good idea.
Black Sharpie. Well, my Black Sharpie's not working well. That's not working too good over this. I'm gonna go. Let me try the pasta. I don't know how she got it to work, but it's not working too well for me. I also could use a food pen. This doesn't work. I use a food ball pen.
Oh, Jasper's picture is posted.
Oh, thanks, Jasper.
Let me go look at that while I let this just dry a little bit more before I write. Okay, so here we go. And are you Jasper? Oh, I guess I can just go to hashtag #HangOutInArt. Oops. Ooh, we have 112 posts on Hangout and Art. That's kind of cool. Yeah, and I'm in between ones that have 5 million and 181,000. Okay. Recent. Oh, very cool. Oh, Susie Scottsdale. Okay, 3 prompts using, oh, very pretty. Love the colors. 3 prompts using string, cue, and grass. I use new TH green, pearl alcohol ink, and also use vellum strips with alcohol marker, then alcohol blending solution. Very cool. Thanks for posting.
Thanks.
And then, okay, let me put up hers. All right, there is, let me do a share. Oops. That, okay. Oh. Uh-oh. There. Okay. Share screen, share screen. Okay, here's Jasper. Oh, that's cool, Susie. I love the colors. Very cool. You see, Colleen?
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't that cool? I can see the green, the grasses. I love it.
So when can we set up a time with Helen to do her magazine and citrus saw thing at some point? We've talked about doing that. Have her like a technique to show us how
Oh, yeah. Whenever Helen wants to do it, I'm up for it. Here's Shelly. Shelly got hers up already. Shelly's is up.
Oh, look how cute that
Cool.
is. Oh, that's so cute with the sunflower and a turquoise circle.
And the flowers like the little tail of the Q, right? Or no, she put a Q down there. That's cool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was duh. That was creative.
Now where's Peggy's? I don't see Peggy's. These are all so fun to look at. I need to go through. I haven't posted many of mine. I need to go back.
Yeah, her hashtag. She hasn't posted.
Maybe she hasn't posted it on Instagram yet.
Yeah, that could be.
She might just have it on Facebook first.
Yeah, that could be. All righty. Let me stop share. Okay. All right. I think I'm ready to write. Oops. Get a new pen. Okay.
I'm smearing the black because it's driving me crazy. So I can't stay within the stencil. Too technical. I think I might I'm debating about doing like more than one. Oh, I found the stencil. Oh my God, it was in my baby wipe box.
Which one? Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you. That was
Didn't get it there.
I guess you never know.
Look, it fit. I told you someplace stupid. Yep. Leave it to me. Oh my God. Can you believe that? And it was remember I said I had it, I lost it, and I'm like, I'm losing my freaking mind. Well, that's why. Oh my God, it was inside of there. I opened to get a clean baby wipe out. There it is. So I'm thinking about doing with mine. Well, I gotta add some white paint down bottom, but I'm thinking about doing maybe some flowers. Oh, almost dunked out my Dr. Pepper.
Okay, Eileen wants to know where you store your undies, Colleen.
Why?
That was random. That was
Talk about random is when you throw your stencil inside your baby wipe box. Told you. It's like sometimes I get to like blabbing and working on stuff, and then I just do brainless acts. This is not the first time.
Hey, it's a new idea for stencil storage.
Is it clean? Do they get clean in there?
You can use them in there and store them in your, who knew, little stencils fit in your old baby wipe boxes. I like it. All right, let me try this again. I'm thinking I would like some, I don't know, thinking some flowers or something up here because it's just kind of mushy, messy. But I do like how the silhouette pulls it all together.
All right, let's see.
And I would never left the bottom half of a page white like this.
It looks cool though.
It does look cool. And I think that's, if I'm going to take anything like away from what we just did, like I love the fact that she left the bottom of it white and then threw the black on both like this, which is kind of cool. I would never left this blank. leaving white space is challenging for me. I can see that she's bumpy. Like she's not smooth. She's kind of bumpy from all the layers.
Oops. That's a little wet.
Smaller daisies. I'll do this. This is one. Yes, these are smaller. Maybe the birds. Let's see. Oh, here's the wiggly one. Ooh, I'll do this one. I like this one. This is Diane's. I like the wiggly flowers.
Okay. Oops. All right, so
Okay, Sherry's posted her props on Facebook.
oh, cool.
Thanks
Okay.
everybody who plays along. It does make it a lot more fun when
Mhm.
when everyone plays along with us. It really makes it fun. It's fun to do. It's fun for us to do things together as a group.
Oh,
And I
Sherry
like
did
when
the
people
Sherry did
post.
Sherry did the flashcard and the Dina Wakley page.
Oh, cool.
Dang, she's fast.
All right, as soon as I'm done with my silhouette, I will go get that before we leave. So don't go yet, Colleen, till
Okay.
we show Sherry's.
I like the flowers. I need it more. I felt like I needed a little more black up there. I like that. And she's kind of groovy, right?
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, those flowers are perfect for that.
Yeah, looks kind of cool up there.
Yeah, she is a groovy girl.
Groovy. She's definitely groovy.
And I used the big tall one because I wanted it to take up a lot of space.
Tracy says, I find I learn a lot on your stream. It inspires me too.
Oh, that's so nice to hear. That's what
It
it's
is
about.
nice.
It's inspiring each other. And you guys, we inspire you and you guys inspire us. Thanks, Helen, for reading that. That's nice.
It is nice.
We like to try different things and not do the same thing over and over. So even if it's, it's not our, even if it's from a book, it's, something new we're learning together. So.
Well, yeah, we're all learning something, right? Because we're learning out of the book too. Hold on.
I might do is by looking at her, I might slap a little turquoise that I use in the background so it kind of goes up that way.
Ooh, it'll look better once that you see your arms. It won't look so weird.
Also, I was using like just grabbing and using an older book. It's just that it's new again because it is older. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's the way I'm taking it as it's
well,
older.
And we have all these books. In this way, I like doing sometimes, sometimes I'll sit and do something out of a book by myself. It's more fun to do it with somebody.
Totally agree with that.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to try to slap some paint again. Hold on, I better put paper down before I slap it on my mat. Pull the paper out. It's gonna go this direction. Hold on.
Tracy's a new member on CK Art.
Oh, good.
Who is?
Tracy.
Tracy. Oh, thanks, Tracy. Join our group. If you play along, it's a great for us to have a place to post our stuff and see what each other's doing. It's fun. You can post, of course, on Instagram or anywhere else you want, but your own Facebook. But it's fun to have a place for us to say, oh, we did this and look what they did. And I like seeing the room stuff too.
Oh yeah, that's great. Looking at those photos, how everybody stores their stuff.
Yes, and that's what's fun too, because you can do a discussion.
Slapping some turquoise down on my white and a little bit on her, just enough to kind of not go overboard. I'm really enjoying slapping paint, so I gotta go overboard like I want to. Okay. I just need to do like a page of slapping paint just to see how it would turn out. Just literally just slap paint all over it. Just
like different techniques.
Yeah, just like, I don't know, work on it. I'm telling you, that's really therapeutic. Slap some paint. If you haven't done that today, just slap some paint.
All right, let me try.
I see, and I watch her do it, but I just never have tried it myself. If that's silly, that sounds. I think she's just so brave and she's like not afraid because she can cover it up. She can redo it. You know what I mean? She has no fear. Yeah, that could be a great art quote. Have you slapped some paint today? If not, you need to. I messed up her foot somehow. Oh, I bet it was when I hit the wax paper. There. Let that dry. Everyone enjoy this technique, I hope. Everyone had fun. It's 1:30, so I guess we'll be able to do another one, but there's another one in her other book I want to try.
Eileen wants you to try the paste before you go.
Oh, the paste. I forgot, Eileen. Thank you. See? One of those days. Names, paste. Okay, let me set this aside so you don't have to watch me dry it. I'm going to make myself big. You can see it. Now, thank you for that reminder, Eileen. Let's see. Let's go over. Make myself big. Okay. And scoot it. Okay. there's my finished page. And it felt better after I slapped some turquoise down in here. It's white, but a little bit of turquoise. I like that better. And I liked adding the flowers up top. I really like how that turned out. That's really different than anything I've done. Okay, and then I'm going to I'll move Kathy over, make her full screen. You can see hers. Two different colors, you use some of the Tim stuff. She used the Tim paint background. I really like that you use Tim's paint in the background. And then I used the Tim sprays on top of the turquoise. So you had two different looks with this product. So you like both of them? Yeah, they're both different, right?
They're both good, really good.
I like it. It was fun. Let me get my paste. I'm glad she remembered. Okay. So they're dry over here. So Eileen, you were wanting me to rub the vintage paste on this. And that was the first thing, right? No paint, just rub the paste on it. I have it down here. We find it. Oh yeah, he has all new paste coming out. A whole bunch of colored paste. I saw on Instagram. Yeah, it does. I like the turquoise and black too. Now see, she's adding some details to her girl. That's cute. So you can make it your own too. Just color the page with it. Okay. If I can get it open. This top kills my hand. There. Because it's ridgy and it hurts.
Eileen says use it on the colored one.
Oh, I thought she said, oh, never mind. We're going to put it over this one because I already slapped it on here. I misread it. Thanks. I appreciate you reading out loud. Hold on. I'm going to do this anyway.
Yeah, that looks cool.
Because, sorry all over it. Let's see what happens. She's probably like, oh my God, I can't believe she did that. Sheesh. Okay. It's actually pretty cool.
It is cool.
I don't know if magic goes with brown necessarily, but there you go. So there's the paste over top of it. That actually looks pretty neat. It did resist it. Okay, one of my colored ones.
Kathy, does Kathy know she's muted?
Nope.
Okay, I'm just
Scribbling.
writing on her dress.
It looks
Hopefully
good.
it's not too busy.
Okay, let's do this. Put it over. This is the colored image that Eileen wants me to enhance it so it shows up more. Ooh, that looks good there, Eileen.
Ooh, I like that.
Now you can see it better. You don't put too much on. Oh, that's way better.
That looks good.
Yeah, now you can see it instead of me trying to tilt it for you guys to see it. Now, that's cool. Now it picked up the sprays in the background, and now it has the paste on the edges so you can see it better. Don't tell Eileen she was right.
Shh.
Jasper says the handwriting is so pretty on there, Kathy.
Oh, thanks.
Is.
It needed something. It was like a little too black, but I didn't want to do like her face. So I think just like the dress with the black arms. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's put it on this one.
You know, good thing we have such a big tube of that paste.
I know. It's like you don't have to worry about you're not
It's going on
wasting it.
everything.
I know, because I just put that away. It was in my carry bag. I'm like, this doesn't even have a dent in it.
It will last an eternity. I mean,
It is a big
passing
tube.
passing this
It's
on to your
huge.
grandkids and their grandkids, and just like
And it only comes in that one size, I think. At least it
How
did.
much was it? How much was it?
I don't know. I can't remember. Was it?
15,
Yeah, it was under 20.
20, 15 to 20. And I mean, seriously,
That's a
I
big
have
tube.
less in mine, but it's going to last an eternity. Like, you could be giving this like in your will and this to somebody.
Who wants my paste?
I mean, this is just like, golly. I can't imagine anyone other than him doing demos with it actually use the whole thing.
Right, but he's doing like big pieces of wood and stuff like that too.
That's true.
Oh, it's oil paste.
There you go. So there it is on which looks better on this one.
I like both of them though. They both gives two different looks. They're both cool.
So this one, you can now see the flower I did this week.
Uh-huh.
And if you look, it's probably not going to show up, but if you look close, you'll still see the stuff that was underneath.
Yeah, you can still see the type words and everything.
And the colors. So
very cool.
just need to like maybe go around with some black ink. And then they're smearing it over the whole thing, the 3D gel. Oh, the 3D gel is more promising with the vintage paste on top.
Oh.
So that's kind of neat when you can practice on the index cards because you really no money invested in a
right.
card.
That's what's fun. The index cards, they're not huge, but you can try lots of different things and see how they work.
Exactly. Like
it just gives it a completely different look.
It does.
Okay, now let's see this one.
Let me dry it a little bit and then we'll rub that off. It's going to warp. It's an index card.
Thanks, Julie.
I should be able just to wipe it off the words. There you go. That's a nice resist. I like it.
That is a nice resist.
Let's see.
Eileen says you should
Oh.
see it over embossing powder.
Ooh.
I was thinking the same thing. I was wondering if I just like emboss the whole thing. Let's try it. Let's just try that. Emboss the whole thing. We get some embossing fluid. Eileen just wants me to make a mess.
She just wants you to get more stuff out, stay on longer.
Oops, got a little paste. That's all right. My fingers are kind of grungy.
Yes, it is, Gilly. It's me.
It's Helen.
I like that you wrote on her dress. That's cool.
It just needed something. It was just, I felt like it was a big black blob.
And you made it your own that way.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of neat too. And
Or I made it like Diane's. She
like
does
Diane's, but then- well, that's true, but I think she'll appreciate that. So it's hers, but then it's, variation. I don't know if she ever sees her stuff because she's busy, but
Yeah.
still. And think about a day, how many people would tag her on Instagram or whatever. It has to be thousands a day. I'm staying with Tim and Diane.
Hopefully she'll notice, like, oh my gosh, somebody used my book.
That's true. Well, actually, you should post a picture, post that with the book.
Yeah.
That way, I think that would be a good idea to post it with the book. Otherwise, she'll recognize it. I like the seeing a flip of her scrapbook she made. She made on her patron thing. That was really neat to see.
Oh, yeah.
This stuff would be dry by the time I get this open. Forgot this wasn't opened. Ugh, the tedious task of opening. This stuff. PETA. It's a PETA to say the least. That's like the worst part.
There.
I'm going to dab it again just because it took me 5 minutes to get the jar open.
Oh, thanks, Tar. Thanks, Kimberly.
Everything should be embossed with the letters. Now it means I missed some there. Hold on, I'll have to do it again. So I missed some. Put it on. It's mostly on. Too complicated for me. Oh. Oh, the glass mat is not bad for embossing too. I was just thinking about that because this will like this mat's more like a cutting mat and it does work when I'm heating it. So I was thinking about another advantage of the mat makes, the glass mat, Tim's mat. So, Eileen, is it supposed to go on top or not? Will it wipe off? All I'm doing. That will just, let's see if it can peel it back off. Hold on.
She says, leave the paste on there for a minute before you rub it off.
Oh. Oops.
Uh-oh. Oh, well.
It's not going to rub off. It's sticking to it, Eileen. It's not rubbing off.
Did you get embossing stuff on the words?
Yes.
Oh, that's why.
I did get embossing stuff on the words. But I'm wondering.
Oh, if you could scrape.
I might be able to scrape it off. Let's see. Let's try it. I need like a.
I mean, you can see it a little bit.
It is an index card again, so no worries, right?
Right, it's not.
Garbage, so just throw it away. Or cut it up. See if I can peel it off.
Kathy,
I think she was saying just put the paste on the molding stuff and not on the whole card.
You can't. I mean, that would be too.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no way you could do that. I'm still going to pry at it and see what happens.
Oh, with the pen, if you had one of those pens.
Oh, that would have you help.
Eileen says, what the hell are you doing, Colleen?
Scraping this stuff off. What's it look like? That's so that the words show.
Okay.
Oh. That's smart. I'm not saying this is conventional and everyone should try this. I'm just doing it. This is playtime.
probably right when this
Did our art journal page. Eileen, why don't you try this and you tell me?
there's more somewhere.
Have Eileen try it. You can show us how to do it right.
There's these two.
Got it. Now I'm able to peel it.
Eileen says, no, emboss and then use the paste.
Oh,
We did the paste already. We did the paste hours ago.
Eileen, you should come on.
Yes, she should. What the heck she's talking about? I did the paste hours ago, and then I embossed it.
oh no, she's saying, I think like do another card and then emboss and then use paste over it.
I'm glad someone can clarify what Eileen's saying because she confuses me. All right. This is still working, just saying. This is tedious and not much fun, but it is working. It's not what you're supposed to do, but it's working, just saying.
Okay, so now you're supposed to put the Antonio paste over it.
I don't know what you're doing. You said emboss it. Didn't she tell me to emboss it?
Yeah, just take it when it's dry, take the Antonio paste and put it over it and then wipe it off and see what's left.
Okay. Hey, I pried it off of there, so it should go around this. It should look cool.
Yeah, I'm thinking it will. I think it'll wipe off wherever there's embossing stuff and then the paste will stick.
Hey, man, I made a new technique in my blender.
Ooh. Yeah, rub it on and then wipe it off.
Does anyone use a wax and embossing glaze and a 3D gel? Just saying.
Only if they're crazy enough to listen to Eileen.
Right? This is her fault. I would not be doing this otherwise.
But you know what? It's going to look really cool, I think.
Let's get to some of this off.
Oh my God, it does look cool.
There, Eileen. Ha! Call me a dummy. Now look how cool that looks with the paste and stuff. And then that's where it did not like totally get the embossing glaze
Embossing
on it.
powder. Yeah, it's good not to have all the embossing powder.
So now
I don't think it's what she wanted you to do, but it looks cool.
So now it's splotchy because of I had oxides down and then I went over top with that and now you have two different tones. I'm just saying it's just that actually worked. And I heat embossed all this. That's the glaze.
That's cool. She gives up.
You give up? Darn. What am I going to do? Hey, it turned out good. That's not bad considering what I did to it. It's actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It's not what you wanted, but it's kind of cool. I know my hands are a mess from everything today. In between, I throw stencils in the sink and rinse off my hands.
That's what I've been doing the whole time you've been doing that, is taking a baby wipe and trying to get all this stuff off my hands.
Trying to keep it neat. So there we go. So we did let's see, 3D oxide glaze wax all on one card. Okay, just the wax with the 3D. And this was the other cards I made, which is the 3D with sprays and the wax. And of course, I like it better on a colored card, but still, it still was fun to explain in a minute. At least not doing it the entire string, because those get really messy when we do it for the whole string. Something for everybody.
Okay, let's see your page, Colleen.
All right.
Put these like that there. We can see both of them. Very fun. I like you that you added those flowers.
Yeah, it just felt like I needed it. And then I threw splashes, turquoise splashes down there.
Oh, that's what I need is a couple of.
Yeah, I felt like you need like she had a few splashes down on hers. It wasn't totally my idea. So, but I just thought it makes kind of sense to bring that into play. There.
Done.
Check. Yeah, so both are very different. And if you play along or do this, just post hashtag, what is it? At Ranger Inc. and at Dina Wakley. And so she will see that we worked out her book. And if you do the post Hangout and Art on Instagram, post on her Facebook, CK Art, or if you do this, make sure you tag the joyful or
Yes.
Art journaling.
I love the queen crown.
Yeah. We did 3 completely different things. And that's not bad for switching gears. It's not everyone's going to switch gears like that. Joyful art journaling. So we did experiments, excuse me, experiments and journal pages and a prompt card.
And our flashcard. I love the flashcards.
Yeah, I do too. I think they look great. All right.
And we use the new Tim colors.
That's true. We didn't let them sit. We tried the new colors. So, and I used some spray I haven't used in forever.
Yeah, that's cool spray.
Old and new, right? So old stuff, new stuff. Oh,
Mixing up all the products.
Yeah. Don't put your, stencils in your baby wipe container and confuse yourself. There's that lesson to learn. Yeah, and I did finish 2 more of these that we started on Tuesday. I added the flower, and here
I love the flower.
The purple that matched her to give it like a specimen card look. And then this one was fun. I was playing with some carbon pencil and did the normal background, and I did napkins on top.
Oh, cute. I like the little chickens, the little roosters.
They're cute. They're little wagons. So, yeah, I added some napkins on this one. So that was the other 2 I have. So I'm liking my little collection. I like the idea of building up and having those to put down in a page. And then when I worked on this one, I stamped on, hold on. I stamped on a piece of Michelle's paper and then put it on there. And it gave me the idea to take the one set of stamps, and then I just took Michelle's paper and just stamped all over it. And that way I could just, when I need a font, it's already on here, and I could just tear it out and glue it on.
Oh, good idea.
Just sort of the,
and it's like not on plain white paper. It's distressed and everything already.
Yeah, which I have never done before with her paper. So I wanted
That's a good idea.
Yeah, so just stamp on Michelle's paper, and then you can put that on, and then it's just not white. So yeah, so now I have a bunch of art words to add. So I think that's fun to have in your stash. So
okay, I'm gonna get going, Colleen, because I gotta run.
Okie dokie.
But I'll have fun tonight, and I'll talk to you over the weekend.
I will. Have some carrot cake with caramel. It's gonna be bad. Yeah.
That sounds good.
Bye, everyone.
Hi, everyone.